And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully warmed up for the tip. Welcome, everyone, to Noche Enabia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And they're down a star player. Who knows how long that'll continue. Tough to compensate, to say the least.
It's tough enough to win in this league when you're at full strength. Missing a cornerstone player makes it that much harder.
And now, the New York Knicks starters. We've got Anunoby. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the 4 spot. And for the Lakers, we've got Austin Reeves. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with James. Then it's Connect. And it's Hayes in at the center, filling out the middle. So, Greg, with the season winding down, a lot of what-ifs for the teams. What about players? Do they experience that as well?
You can't help but wonder what could have been if your team struggled, Kevin. Players are just like fans in that regard.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Hart. Now here's Brunson. 5 to shoot. They get a hand on it. Reeves with it. Hart covering. By himself. Throws down the breakaway jam.
The endless energy of Austin Reeves doing it on both ends.
And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Well, so often we see this. Transition buckets off turnovers.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
And Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable. LeBron, the old man, throwing it down. Not much anyone can do about that still.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Now, here's Bridges. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Now here's Hayes. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. And James gets it to go on the assist by Hayes. James has got 7 points in the game.
5 out of 5 to start things off. They certainly seem to be in a good rhythm.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. And expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Thanks, David. March through the end of March. A chance now to look through the power rankings. Take a look at the Knicks. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they know what this team is. Some would say they've overachieved, but I feel like they've proven themselves thus far.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Brunson, no good.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
Brunson finds Towns. Bridges outside. 5 on the clock. And just miss after miss right now. Lakers leading by 15. LeBron with it. Bridges covering. LeBron James on the wing. He's got 7. Buries the long-range jumper. James has got 10 points in the game.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Hayes. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They are tearing through the league right now with 15 wins in a row.
There's a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
Timeout.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And how about we check the numbers for Karl Anthony Towns?
There's been a drop-off in the rebounding numbers. He seems to be getting out-muscled on the glass in a way we didn't see earlier in the season. His last 10 games, the totals have taken a huge hit.
1:33 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Hayes. LeBron outside. Shoots over Achua. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Hayes. He's got 15. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
From the very start of this game, they have been getting